Good morning. How's everybody doing? I got one more for you.
An evening with Al Green, Friday, November 24th, inside.
You guys want to go to this concert?
Tickets available.
Tune in starting Monday.
Master.com and 313.
I'll be giving away tickets. Kyle Lamont will be giving away tickets to go see the legendary Al Green.
Fifth at Andiamo Celebrity Showroom as we honor the music and legacy of the maestro himself, Mary White, and that's not all. We have the lovely and charming Lady Vanne paying tribute to the enchanting Phyllis Hyman. Tickets for this extraordinary event are available at the Andiamo box office. Call 586-268-3200.
Girl, I don't know why. Can't get enough of your love, baby.
You're in business. It doesn't matter if it's just you or you may have a staff. Now that you're in charge, you're going to need some help. Make the right call. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates. With over 30 years of customer retention, development, and satisfaction, Michael L. Cash and Associates are recognized as industry leaders. At Michael L. Cash and Associates, they assist in brand awareness with corporations like Rolls-Royce Motor Cars, casinos, resorts, concerts, and music festivals worldwide. You've taken a big step. Make your next step your best step. You may need equipment or money for expansion. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates and apply for a business loan today. They approve loans for those who qualify from $5,000 to $50 million. You're in business. Don't let the demands and expenses stop you from achieving your personal goals. Contact Michael L. Cash and Associates at 313-808-5440 or try our website, michaellcash.com. Michael L. Cash and Associates, the commercial funding specialists. When it comes to your car, maintenance is vital. Routine service is key to making sure that you don't have to worry. And there's no better place than 70s Quick Lube Valvoline. They'll change your oil, and they'll use the best. Valvoline products protects 40% better against wear, resists oil breakdown 10 times better, and defends 25% more against deposits than industry standards. You also get a free 18-point safety check with every change. That includes topping off your fluids, brakes, tires, and hoses. Potential issues can be discovered during routine service. Stop by 70s Quick Lube Valvoline at 20827 John R. near 8 Mile Road in Hazel Park, or call 248-547-4114. They're open 7 days a week. At 70s Quick Lube Valvoline, they take care of business because they're the best in the business.
Listen to what people are saying about Sleep Sense from Common Sense Wellness Worldwide.
That's my favorite product. I go to bed and I put it under my tongue, enjoy the taste, and boom, I'm gone within probably 10 minutes. And it's just like all of a sudden it's morning and you wake up refreshed. It's probably the most incredible product I've ever experienced.
Sleep Sense is one of my favorite products I've ever taken in my life. The results are so immediate. The very first night I took it, I slept the best I've slept ever that I can remember. I've dealt with a lot of anxiety, nervousness, depression type issues my whole life. And so I find that I can lay down and in just moments, I'm asleep. It feels like I'm eating a Jolly Rancher candy while I go to sleep. I started sleeping through the night.
If you have trouble falling asleep or sleeping through the night, now you can experience the best sleep of your life with Sleep Sense from Common Sense Wellness Worldwide. Go to WJZDRadioDetroit.com and click on the sleep banner. That's WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Click on the sleep banner and enjoy the best sleep of your life.
Do you have a stylist? Are they good? Do they care about your hair? Do they care about your style or your curl? If you said no to any of these questions, then you should go to Menzie Salon, 22884 Ryan Road in Warren. Call 248-278-3158. At Menzie Salon, they care about your hair. They care about your cut, your color, and your style. Menzie Salon, 22884 Ryan Road in Warren. Call them at 248-278-3158. That's 248-278-3158. Menzie Salon, where they care about your hair, they care about your cut, your color, your curl, and your style.
I care about
You
your
heard.
style.
Now listen.
Tell 'em, Van.
WJZD Radio, Detroit.com.
Y'all ready? Let's do it. It's that time of the morning, 9 o'clock sharp. We got to open your eyes and just say, thank you, God, for this day. Brand new mercies when you open your eyes. That's what you got. It's God's way of saying, okay, I know you messed up, but let's start all over again, okay? We're going to give you another shot. We are your new number one 24-hour streaming station that plays jazz and so much more. We are WJZD Radio, Detroit.com. This is the Rise and Grind Morning, and yep, I'm your guy, Don Allen. What's going on, everybody? It's all written in the stone. It's all been planned out. You gonna make it today. It's gonna be a phenomenal day. What's going on, Carl Reed, Lamont Powell, Collie Good, No Bluff, and Marty Ruffin? It's going down. Let's make it happen. Let's do it. I found a love by the key. Going on all this hour, we got all of your favorite music. It is Freestyle Friday. Had to kick it off with some Earth, Wind, and Fire. This record always fires me up for the day. Freestyle Friday, we plan what we want to play. We're going to do what we want to do. We got a hot topic I want you guys to pay close attention to. Plus, I'm going to tell you how you can win those tickets to go see Al Green at the Fox Theater if you're in Detroit. We're starting off with EWF. Got some Cindy Bradley coming up next. Jared Lawson, 2 in a row from Jared. Gonna get into some down to the bone. Of course, we gonna hit some Carl Reed, Frankie Beverly and Maysville, Collins Streetwise, Indy Ari, Art Porter, Anita Baker. It just keep getting gooder and gooder, don't it? J Square, what's up? Shout out to everybody around the world. The best part of your day is right now. Are you feeling it? Can you feel the vibe? We spreading blessings and just good stuff all around the world. What's up, Corey? Wasabi, baby. Every time I hear it, it just makes me get fired up. Monica Burton Basket, baby, how you doing? It's all written in the stone. We gonna make it happen today. It's written. I want you to be optimistic. I want you to be a blessing to somebody who can't bless you back. I know that's how I end this show, but we're going to start out that way today, okay? It's all written, baby. We are coming to you live from the brand new studios at WJZD Radio. It's not ready yet, but the studio, the technical part was going. So I figured, what the hell? Let's go on the air. The furniture is not in yet. Yeah, that's a bed right there. And, you know, it's a box behind me. The banner will be up tonight. If I got to do it my damn self, I think I'm going to go get Corey and make him help me do it. You down for that, Corey? Shout out to Faye Faye. She's going to help us move some stuff tomorrow. Bless your heart. I just love the vibe. I love waking up feeling positive. I love thinking about you. I bless my heart when I just opened my eyes and thought about you this morning. You know that? I thank God for you. Yeah, you, right there, you, and you too. I thank God for you every time I think about you. It's written in the stone, baby. Rose Letty, what's going on? Juan Johnson, I joined his show, the Morning Coffee, earlier, and they had a fascinating discussion. So I was hanging out with them. Mernin G. Hen, where you been, man? What's going on, bro? I was about to send out a search team for G. Hen. He just disappeared on a brother. I will hopefully officially be through. Michael Round, how can you get your WJZD hoodie? Everybody wants one of these, don't y'all? You know, I'm going to have to order some more, and I'll try to do it right before Christmas. We'll add it onto the website. You can order them from our website, WJZDRadioDetroit.com. Don't do it yet because the commerce page isn't up and flying yet. Okay? Oh, I'm feeling good. Yeah. Get your coffee, get your water, get your juice, get what the hell you need to get yourself started today. Yeah, so you can wear it at work. J Square gonna wear his hoodie at work. Y'all ready? I'm not through yet. I'm feeling a vibe. You feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Weekend's almost here. You rocking in your hoodie at work. That's what I'm saying. So G Hen, look, he's styling at work. This is Cindy Bradley. It's called Drive. If you're in the car, you can rock in your seat, but pay attention. Don't be looking at your phone. And don't be blaming Delmar Blanks Jr. Congratulations on the signing of the UAW contract. I'm glad you guys got what you deserve. We were in full support of you guys all over the place. If there was a UAW plant, we supported them. I'm a UAW family. My dad was a UAW man. I was a UAW man. You know, so we gonna get it done. Now we gotta work on the casinos and get them theirs, and the Blue Cross Blue Shield folks. These people are working hard. Now, with that being said, since we already brought that up, in 1 week, the government will shut down. That means government workers, FBI, Internal Revenue Service, you know, all of that, TSA agents, all federal workers, your post office, you know, they will shut down. These guys will seriously not get paid anymore, myself included. I will not get a paycheck if they don't do something and channel some more money into the government. Now, with that being said, I want you to understand something. Understand this. The guys that, I was getting ready to call them a bad word. The guys that we hired or elected to take care of this, the ones, you remember them, the ones that couldn't vote on nothing because they couldn't decide on who they wanted to be their Speaker of the House. Okay, they are going to get their paychecks. They work for government too, but they're going to get their paychecks right on time. It's going to channel right into their bank accounts. However, everybody else that really puts in, the ones that voted them in, won't get a paycheck. So here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to remember, I want you to write down every senator and every congressman and all of them, write down their names, and then when it comes time to elect them people again, vote them out. Vote them out. Vote every last one of them out. Tracy Flack, what's going on? Trey Lynn. I like that, Trey Lynn. Blue Cross Blue Shield still out there marching around. This is what we hired these people for. And it pisses me off to know that they waited till right before Christmas to shut down the government. And if it does shut down, I guarantee by February 1st, they're going to come up with a deal. You know why? It's tax time. They want some more money from us. I'm not feeling it. I want you to write down your senators. I want you to write down your congressmen, write down their names. And when it comes time for the election, vote their happy ass on out of them. Let them get a real job for a change. J Square nailed. He said that's what happens when the clowns run the circus. It's Congress that holds the purse strings. Your congressmen, your senators, vote their happy ass out. They will then understand. I said it a long time ago. It's time to get some new blood in there, because anytime Mitch McConnell is sitting there and he has the buffer in the middle of a freaking speech, it's time for you to sit your old behind down. This guy's having a speech and he all of a sudden goes. It's like that little buffer wheel you see on. What's up, Big Anthony from Kansas City checking in with us. Now, LaShawn says 2 Fed officers won't close his VA, Social Security. Good morning. All things federal. They will not close. We have to go to work. We have to. The federal system demands that we go to work, but we will not get a paycheck, okay? Here's 2 in a row from Jared Lawson. Oh yeah, I'm hot this morning. Good morning, cousin Gary from the Shot News. He is checking in. Faye, what's up, baby? Yeah, so I want you to write down your congressmen, write down your senators. I don't give a damn if you're Republican, Democrat, or other. Write their names down, and then when it comes time for election, make sure their little box stays empty. Samara Joy, I'm going to see if I can take that up for you, okay, colleague? It's Freestyle Friday. We're doing it the way we want to do it. Stay tuned. I got 2 in a row from Jared Lawson. This is Jared Lawson. If you guys aren't up on this dude, I'm telling you, pull up his music. Jared Lawson, Jarrod Lawson. He is the truth. Enjoy the drama. I'm a drama-free guy. You know, Delmar, you know, we drama-free souls, baby. We are sleepwalkers. That's the name of this one. They're keeping us dazed and confused. See, the political guys, they have the Donald Trump syndrome. You ask them a question and they redirect that question and then they blame someone else. I say vote all of them out.
What's it gonna take?
Tiffany Irvin, good morning, darling.
From the slumber of this passive.
I say vote them out. Exactly. If you got to work. Government workers do have to report in and clock in. Now, here's what's going to happen. After they resolve their issues, then they're going to pay you all them hours that they were down, okay? But here's how they get you back on the back end. They tax the hell out your paycheck. They tax it.
To believe.
It's not a slick game. And if we do not organize, we're going to keep settling, falling for the old banana in the tailpipe. Good morning, Tiffany. Bye, Felicia. When are we going to stop sleepwalking? When? I mean, I'm being serious about this. When are we going to stop sleepwalking? They want us to keep sleepwalking. They don't want you to write down their names. They don't want you to be able to go in there and make an educated decision on what they stand for. Good morning, Selena. How you doing, baby? They don't want you to be organized. Let me tell you, politicians never answer the question. They answer the question they want to answer. Exactly, J Square. Tracy said, I call bullshit. I agree with you wholeheartedly. But we have to make a change. It is time for us to listen. We are not getting younger. We are getting older. They are making. Do you realize they vote themselves raises? Do you realize they vote for their own vacations and how long they can take? Then if you ever go on C-SPAN, you will see those same assholes that you elected during a important meeting. They're sitting in their sleep on my tax dollars. And now they cannot agree to extend the hours or extend the finance so that everybody that works to make this country move, we can't get paid. But they getting their paycheck. Did I remind you of that? And they're overpaid. They vote themselves raises. That's bull. Oh, I'm working it out, Selena. Rose Lady Edmonds says, and they take their time paying you. My sister was retired for 3 months before she finally got her back pay from the state of Illinois. You see what I'm saying? And there you have it. Oh, Delma, are you off today? Celebrating our Veterans Day. Thanks to all the veterans out there for your service. It is actually Saturday. Veterans Day. Do something nice for a veteran. Take them out to lunch. Take them out to dinner. Buy them a beer. Buy them a coffee. Oh, yeah, I'm fired up. I love my job. I really do. And I do the best I can. I have a deal with the federal government. When I swipe in, I work and you pay. And now they are dropping the ball on my pay. I'm pissed. Oh, a puritanical society. See, it don't make no difference if you're Democrat, if you're Republican, if you're other. They are all crooks. I love Barack Obama, but he a crook. I mean, he was, he's a politician too. I ain't gonna say he a crook. But all those politicians, they lie their ass off. I love all politicians. I mean, I love me some Barack Obama. I love me some Bill Clinton. But I know about the dirt that Bill and Hillary did. I know about that. And see, here's the deal. They divided us with Republican and Democrats so that, the Republicans find out the dirt and expose the dirt on Democrats, and Democrats expose the dirt on Republicans, and it keeps us divided. Let me explain something to each and every one of you. Back when George Washington was president, and see, this is something they don't teach you in history class. Back when he was president, before he left office, he drafted a letter to the Congress. It urged them not to break up into two parts, otherwise it would serve to divide our country. They did not listen. Juan Johnson about to come in. They did not listen, and that's how we got Republicans and Democrats. Now, if you look at it historically, the Democrats were the bad guys. The Republicans were the good guys. Now, as time progressed, greed got the best of everybody, and now the Republicans, have a warped sense of thought, and the Democrats have a more democratic thing. You have to look back on our history. If you don't actually take a look at it and read. See, the problem with us, we don't read anything over a paragraph. That's why I keep my little things brief on Facebook, because I know if I put 4 or 5 paragraphs on there, you ain't gonna read it. Come on. Good one, J Square. He said you have to ask your political representative, do you service the people or the corporations? That's real talk. Wait a minute. Now, Carl got it right. I'm posting this one. The Republicans is who blacks used to support back in the day. Somewhere along the line, they flipped the script on us. That's called keeping us dazed and confused. I say write down a list of everybody that you want to vote for. If you're a Democrat, write down a list of everybody that you have to vote for. Do some research on your own and find out if this person is, for things that you stand for.
How do we bridge this great divide?
If you don't do your due diligence, they're counting on you not doing that. They're counting on you not going to do research on them. They're counting on you not doing that. You know why? That way the NRA can go right up to people in the Republican and say, well, look, we need you to pass this thing on gun violence. Here's that brown envelope you need. And it's filled with like $2-3 million. And they take it like this. How do you think AK-47s and, those other submachine guns, you ain't hunting with it? How do you think this stuff got in here? This is the Rise and Grind Freestyle Friday, and I'm rolling on. I am pissed. I'm telling you, they shut down the government. I'm still going to go to work. But we have no one to blame but ourselves if we don't do the due diligence and make these people accountable. Vote them out of office. You didn't do what you were supposed to do when you were in office. It took y'all 3 or 4 months just to elect a Speaker of the House. Come on, man. Because none of the right person. Oh, and the one they got, he's a supporter of Mr. Trump. You know that, right? Shine Love. Good morning, baby. How you doing? You all right? You sleep good?
How do we let go of?
I love that first name, Shine. That is Shine, baby.
Where do we go from here?
Now, when I come back from the commercial break, I'm going to let you guys know how you win tickets. How you win tickets
we learn from our mistakes?
to go see Al Green. We are giving away tickets. That's right. Me and Kyle are going to give away tickets to go see Al Green starting Monday. Okay? So I want you to stick around. I want you to tell, but you probably won't tell everybody because that narrows your chance to win. I'm keeping it honest. I want you guys to be able to call in. And where's my phone? It's right here. Here's the studio phone right here. Just let y'all know it's on the up and up. So when I get you guys, when I give you the number, be whatever caller, and it's that simple. I want to keep it simple for you guys. Okay, now see, J Square, here we go. Now, read this. I'm posting it. Remember the ACA, the Affordable Care Act? They changed the coverage for the people, but Congress kept the old deal. America, what a country. And don't just believe somebody because they, one color. I don't give a damn. They could be purple. I'm going to give the studio phone number Monday. So I want you to be around for that, Delmar. And don't ask me what number I'm going to say, be called number 5 or 6 or whatever. I don't know yet.
Come on, let's be the change.
You have to be the change. We have to be the change. We have to open our eyes and pay attention. They're counting on us not paying attention to what's going on around us. Now, if they call me in the office on Monday or Sunday, probably Monday when I get in, I'm not even going to be surprised. They'll be like, Don, we heard the show. And we got some calls from headquarters saying, we need you to shut up. I'm not saying anything that they don't already know. So that's how I roll today. Okay? It's Freestyle Friday, and I'm going freestyle. Say that again. Good morning, Faye, baby. How you doing? J Square, you said it right there. Let me repost. I'm gonna post this one for you. J Square just said it. We'll be right back on the Rising Grind. This is the Rising. Listen to this commercial. With your man Don Allen.
An evening with Al Green, Friday, November 24th, inside the Fox Theater. Tickets available at the box office, online at Ticketmaster.com and 313presents.com. Join us on Saturday, November 25th at Andiamo Celebrity Showroom as we honor the music and legacy of the maestro himself, Mary White, and that's not all. We have the lovely and charming Lady Vonne paying tribute to the enchanting Phyllis Hyman. Tickets for this extraordinary event are available at the Andiamo box office. Call 586-268-3200.
Girl, I don't know why. Can't get enough of your love, babe.
This message is for the guys, the type of man that makes a statement without saying a word. It's all about the way you dress. The City Warehouse is the place for real men who know style. From the casual to the boardroom to a formal evening out. The City Warehouse has what you need to make a statement without saying a word. The City Warehouse, 22851 Greenfield Road in Southfield. Call 248-569-8888. And when you've got the outfit just 3 doors down, step into style to purchase shoes made specifically to pair with your outfit at Kingsman Shoes. All of your favorite styles, from the softest calfskins to the finest reptiles. The Kingsman has it all. The Kingsman Shoes at 22755 Greenfield Road, just 3 doors down from the City Warehouse. Both stores open at 10 a.m. Friday and Saturday and 11 a.m. till 6 Monday through Thursday. Make a statement without saying a word. The City Warehouse and the Kingsman Shoes in Southfield, Michigan. We are back on the Rise and Grind morning. What up, my brother, like none other? It was so much fun joining you guys this morning on the morning coffee program. And tell everybody about the show first.
So we did a show today about health and talking about music, and my friend Rochelle, she sings with the Vandellas, and so we were just talking about how she got started, the Vandellas, and then getting healthy. And it was just one of those shows. We talked about how music has changed, and turn down your speakers. I hear me.
See, Night, welcome to my world.
But yeah, we just talked about, how these new award shows don't recognize all, especially the black ones, don't recognize all genres of music. They just recognize the R&B portions and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, I feel you on that. Because there are so many different genres, new genres of music. You can't really put a label on music. A couple of things about that, and before we I go into it, we're going to come back to what we were talking about on the air, the government shutdowns that is looming in 1 week. But getting to the genres of music. First of all, like I said, there are so many new genres of music. And the music, the beautiful thing I love about music, it has no color. Good morning, Faye. You going to see Al Green? Cool. Thing about Al Green, music, it has no color. Look at Hootie and the Blowfish, country western. What's his name? That sings lead, used to sing lead for Hootie and the Blowfish. I forgot his name. Black guy. But he's great. I only want to be with you. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Darius Rucker.
Darius Rucker.
You see, you got that. You have this. It's music that's almost soul, but it has a jazzy flow to it. You've got house music, techno music. You've got rock, soft. Darius Rucker. Thank you, Domar. Soft rock. And some of this rock has a funky edge to it. If you ever listen to Jay Giles' band, Flamethrower, that's R&B all day. And that's the beauty of it. Now I'm going to tell you something else about mainstream radio. And if they're listening, they're not going to, I'll never get a job. Neo Soul, Carl Reed said it. Now, true story. When I went to work at a radio station, I'm not going to give the call letters or anything. I used my regular voice that I'm using now. And they were kind of, you didn't sound. I was like, wait a minute, let me go back in here and do it again. Having worked at a rock and roll station, I knew automatically what the sound that they wanted me to give. So I went back, okay, listen up. This is how I did it. How am I going to say it? Hey, I've got some Al Green and some Elton John on the way. Stay with us. I've got all of your favorite music on the way. Keep it locked right here. And you hear the influctuation of, you would not know what color I was because I changed the pitch and I changed the articulation. And I was getting ready to say the call letters. But sadly, that is the state that we are in. You have to, at black stations, you have to sound black. At white stations, you have to sound white. Why?
Did you
know
see
why? A program director once told me, Don, unfortunately, these guys out here ain't going to take to you playing their precious rock and roll. So here's what I suggest, that you don't sound like urban. I'm choosing my words very carefully. You don't sound urban.
Try not to sound black.
That's what it is. So I had to change my pitch. And then sadly, when I moved back to Detroit, people were like, you sound like you white. What's up? Where you been? I'm like, I'm the same guy. Now, shame on the white guys for not accepting the black guy for playing their precious rock and roll, and shame on the black people for saying, you sound white. What the hell difference do it matter? I'm playing the music. The music has no color. Why is it important that I do?
It's important.
And it's fabulously stupid, if you ask me.
It is stupid. But you want to hear something funnier?
Yeah.
The people are up in arms after the Country Music Awards.
What happened?
Because a few black people won some awards. They are upset.
Now, here's the thing. My thing is, why? If they made a better record than the other guys, number one, I'm not into award shows. I am not. I applaud those that receive awards for the labor and being recognized for what they do. All right, Delmar, have a good one. I applaud those that receive awards, but they it's so categorized. I'm like, for example, you and I. We could start our own awards, the Internet Station of the Year awards.
Right.
And then we wouldn't recognize any of the mainstream radio stations, and then they would say, well, why aren't you mentioning mainstream?
Why aren't you recognizing mainstream?
I'm like, because you're not an internet station, but we stream on the internet just like y'all do. We can't help it if y'all ain't on the dial. See, that's BS. Well, because we play better music than you do. That's why. We don't play the same 20 songs in a row. Shout out to every internet station that does not play the same 20 songs in a row.
Look,
Can any mainstream station say that? I
Nope.
think not.
Nope, because they can't say it. Because every block of music, they playing the same songs.
Well, that's because a computer is programming that.
Yeah, but
know.
they have to list,
Yeah,
and they can't play anything outside of that list.
right.
Not unless they have a free slot.
And also, payola is now legal. So if you got the right amount of money,
right.
if you got the right amount of money, you can get your stuff on there. Real talk.
Yep.
You can get your stuff on there.
Phenomenal mommy. How you doing?
Phenomenal mommy is just always phenomenal.
How you doing? How you doing? Good morning.
What's up,
to you.
everybody? Welcome to the best part of your day. Yeah. I'm updating some music here real quick. Forgive my quietness.
Norvell, what's going on with you?
J Square's in the building.
J Squared?
Yeah, it is corporate control. It's been corporate control, Carl. Carl says it's now corporate control. It's been corporate control for years, and they see. Let's give it a breakdown. All
remember
right,
back before you do that. Remember back in the day when they used to just give records to the DJs and say, play that song,
Mm-hmm.
and it was more of the local talent in your city,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of times we didn't know when you went to different cities and you heard the music and you was like, who is that? Because they don't play that on the radio in your city because it's not a local talent.
Well, see, let me explain something to you. Back in the day, back in the 80s, I want to say, there was on the federal laws that corporate structures or organizations could not own more than like 6 or 7 radio stations, might be 8.
Yep.
They changed that law, and then all of your majors, your Beasley, Clear Channel, Cumulus,
jumped in.
Radio One, they all went bananas, and they bought up all the radio stations.
All the stations.
And in doing so, what they did was they said, now, all right, thank you for checking us out, Monica. I need to holler at you. All right. Here's the deal. Since when they did that, it made it easier for them to change the format of the way they do things. What did they do? They syndicated. They got Steve Harvey, Tom Joyner, and a couple other. What's that guy? Russ Parr. You remember Russ Parr?
Russ Parr in the morning.
These guys, they hired one DJ and put him all over the country. Now, you paid him $5-6 million, and he produced a wonderful show. These guys had fabulous shows. However, it put regular DJs out of work. None of these guys, with the exception, I believe, of Tom Joyner and Russ Parr. Steve Harvey is not a radio announcer. He's a comedian. He's an actor. He's a book author, and he's a bunch of other stuff too. And no disrespect, Mr. Harvey, but a radio announcer is, that's why he has to have a full cast of everybody in that studio with him. You need a straight person. You need a funny person. You need a information person. And that's what they do. When the major corporations did that, that's why Tom Joyner was in 87 different markets at the same time. When I was on the air in South Carolina, you could actually go from South Carolina to North Carolina, because I live right at the border. I drove, across the border, and I could actually hear Tom Joyner on 2 different stations 30 seconds apart. So if I heard him say something at this one, and I drove right across the border, you could hear it and switch the station. You hear the same thing in 30 seconds. So it made it actually saved the corporate structure money. It put guys out of work. And then when they did that, they changed those payola laws. Now radio stations can do whatever they want. You want your record played? Throw me $3,000. I'm going to play it in the middle of the freaking night. So A, nobody hears it.
Right.
And B, if you pay $5,000, I can put it on afternoon drive one time. You ever wonder why a hit record doesn't make it to the radio until 2-3 years after it's come out?
Yeah.
It's because it has to go through the corporate structure. Remember Kano? I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay, that record didn't hit the radio until it had been out for approximately 3 years.
In the clubs.
In the clubs. It already been in the clubs, you know? And it's atrocious. It's atrocious. You're missing so much now. In Europe, over in the UK, they up on top of everything. They're on everything.
They on everything. UK,
You know?
they just like music.
Oh, yeah.
They
See, music,
don't have the restrictions on music like we have. Norvell said, "Where's my music?" He didn't turn into Stewie Griffin on me. Where my music? Why? Where my
What my money? What my money?
I got you. I'm actually really putting together a folder. I'm not lying. I'm putting together a folder of new music coming in, plus some music that I already have, and I got it in a folder for you, Norvell. Trust me. You're going to get a lot of music. Then you're going to be like, okay, stop sending me songs.
Yeah. But getting back to what we were saying earlier, the government shutdown is looming. We have 1 week, in which case they will shut the government down. Now, what really upsets me is I don't mind everything being fair. Okay? I work for the government. See, Carl Reed's music blowing up in the UK.
See?
But I work for the government. Now, I won't get paid after 1 week if they shut it down. However, the guys in Washington who also work for the government, they getting their paychecks right on time. Right on time.
Like clockwork.
So my thing is, why is it you can shut down the government and government employees don't get paid, but you do? If you're gonna be fair about this, to y'all resolve y'all differences in working, I bet you if you shut off their pay too, that they
It'd
would
be
pass
real
that
fast.
in a day.
Real fast.
In a day. But these are they who also vote themselves raises. They vote on how many vacation days they get. And if you ever watch C-SPAN or anything like that and watch them do votes and they pan the camera around the room, these boys are asleep. Half of them ain't even there. They aren't even freaking
and that's
there.
the truth. That's the truth.
Carl Looney, what's happening?
Oh, wait. Always the smartest man in the room, Carl Looney. How
That's
you doing?
right. You know, we're talking about the government shutdown looming. There are people out here, and I'm going to tell you when they're going to resolve it. If they shut it, number one, they're going to resolve it either just before Thanksgiving, because Christmas is there, or if they actually let it stretch out into the new year, guaranteed it'll be done by February. Why? It's tax time. They want their money. You can't get no money if you ain't paid me none. You can't get it. So,
well, they're going to do it before Thanksgiving.
Oh, they're going to get it done before Thanksgiving. They're just going to make you struggle a little bit, make you sweat a little bit, make you rob Peter to pay Paul.
But see, that's their mental gymnastic thing. They're trying to make you appreciate the fact that you have a job.
We need to see, and what I was stressing this morning, I don't care, let me turn the music down. Sorry, Frankie. I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, or other. Here's what we all need to do. I want you to write down the people that you plan on voting for, the ones that are in office right now. Find out the list of all of them. Write them down. When it's time to go to the election, I don't care if you vote Republican or Democrat or other, but get them out. Do not offer them another opportunity to
hold your money.
Hold your money up. Do you see it took them 3 months to vote on a Speaker of the freaking House? 3 months.
That's because they're too busy arguing.
But they still got paid.
This is my jam right here.
Oh, you like that one? That's that Phil Collins classic.
Phil Collins, yeah.
Yeah, but they still got paid. Mm-hmm. And yet, they didn't do anything. They still got paid. And they will still continue to get paid. When they shut the government down, they're still getting their checks. Their mistresses are getting their checks. Their kids still going to Ivy League schools. They don't worry about food going into the refrigerator.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. What we need to do is stop all this long term after I get out of office taking care of them. Because those senators and those representatives are the real people on welfare.
Excuse me?
The senators and the representatives and all the people that work for the government in that area of capital, in the capital, are the real people on welfare.
Come again. I don't understand you.
Let me explain.
Please do, because I'm about to shoot it down. Let's go.
Because once they leave office, they are still taken care of by the government. Now, I'm not only talking about pensions. I'm talking about health care. I'm talking about...
Well, I think maybe you said it wrong, because I understood it as them being on welfare. No, we are on welfare. No, they get 100% of their salaries when they retire. They get full health care. Do you realize that their kids don't have to pay back student loans?
But guess what? That's all paid for by us.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, and
that's why I say they're on welfare.
There should be term limits. You know,
it definitely should be term limits.
They voted against it.
Yeah, of course they did.
Exactly. They voted against term limits, you know. And wait a minute. Corey said, don't get funny with my money, like the Becker brothers, not Breaker, it's Becker brothers, Corey. They counted on us turning a blind eye to it, and we did. We have been stupid far too long. I said it earlier. Back when George Washington was president, just before he left office, he urged Congress, do not divide up into two separate parties. It would only serve to divide our country.
Our country, right.
And what did they do? They said, screw you, you're out of office. I'm a Republican, you're a Democrat.
That's because they were trying, as much as they kept trying to say we're not apart, we're splitting apart from Britain, and then they set their government up the exact same way.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. J Square says, unfortunately, we are a country that is trying to work off an old business. COVID exposed everything, and they're trying to get back to that old business model. Precisely. Mm-hmm.
But like I said,
you have to pay attention. You have to write down everybody. If you're a Republican, I don't care. You're entitled to believe what you want to believe. Vote the way you want. However, bear in mind all the stuff that's happened this past year, the past 4 years that these people have been in office. We're threatened with government shutdowns. See how they handled the COVID situation. They couldn't vote on a speaker of the House for 3 freaking months. Are you serious? If you vote them back in, you're as stupid as they are. No, well, I take that back. They aren't stupid. You're stupid because you're voting the same jackass in. So to get over on you and the rest of this country, you know, if you allow it, you get what you get.
That's because people
do your due diligence.
That's because people are voting parties and not voting.
I stand in there
smartness.
all day. I go down the list. I'm like, I don't vote straight Democratic ticket.
Me neither.
Because I vote. If I like that person, he a Democrat. That person, he a Democrat. That person, she's a Republican. But I like her. Yep. I'm gonna vote Republican on that one. Then I mean, I'm gonna mix it up a little bit.
Yep.
You know,
I always do. I vote for who has
like
my best interest at heart.
I would like to see on the ballot term limits. Let us decide whether y'all get term limits.
Oh, you know they're not gonna do that.
Oh, we can. It can be put on there.
It could be put on the ballot, but I guarantee you. Because their argument will be
if it does not win, then the election will be fixed.
The argument will be, you cannot change what the previous administration did.
Yes, you can.
Only 4 years.
Yes, you can. That's why we have elections.
No,
that's why we have elections.
If you doing your work, you can. But if you just there collecting a check and lollygagging and doing all of that, blah blah blah, no, it's not going to change. You there making connections.
Time out.
Okay.
Guess who's on?
Dawn.
Yes. Here, go ahead.
First, let me say good morning to Ronald. How you doing, Ronald? But now that Dawn is here, hello, Dawn.
Don't rock the boat.
How you doing? Oh, this song came on just the right time. because dawn is here, bringing the sunshine. Good morning to you, Miss Webb.
These guys need a room. You know, I got 5 bedrooms here, yeah. But getting back to what we were talking about, yeah. Selena said, Don, I thought you were going to run. You know what? I'm giving it. I'm like, I couldn't do no worse than the jackasses that are in there now.
So
Number one.
So you gonna run in Highland Park?
No, I'm gonna run for the president. I mean, you know,
Get him.
I would run for president, and see, the problem is, the platform I'm running on is, can you handle the truth? Because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me tell you what's funny. Let me tell you what's a funny thing. If the black people was to choose one person to represent them in government, and that will always represent, we would never have a representative. You know why? Because we wouldn't be able to choose one.
I know, because, you know, they keep us so dazed and confused. See, black folks want promises to be kept, and a lot of black people feel they are owed something, you know, and that's where our problem lies. What you gonna do for the brothers and sisters out here who ain't got a job?
That's why a lot of black people didn't like Obama. And they was like, he didn't do nothing for the hood. Yes, he did. Y'all just wasn't paying attention. But
yeah.
Okay.
You know, that's why they had Obamacare. That's health care. If you
didn't have health care before, you should have been able to get health care after that.
Precisely. See, y'all need to wake up. When will we wake the hell up? You know?
Because we think, see, if Obama, let me say this. If Obama had came through and said, we're going to not only call this Obamacare, we're going to call this hood care for the hood, everybody would have been like, oh, yes, Obama did something black. But the people in Washington would have been like, we're not doing no hood care.
Well, see, another thing what you got to realize, you know,
you doing something for, you doing blacks. If Obama had put a color on everything he did, it would have never got passed.
Mm-hmm.
If he would have said, we're going to do black health care, they would have been like, black health care? Don't everybody need health care? He's going to say, we're going to make sure the black people in the hood get money. So this is for the hood. They would have been like, don't everybody in those situations need money? So he couldn't put black on everything. He couldn't say it was for the black people. He couldn't do that. He just couldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of things were hidden behind the agenda of not only gay people, but other agendas around immigrants. If y'all didn't get it, that was on y'all.
And I mean, there's so much. Dr. G, what's going on, baby? I mean, but like I said, if I ran for president, you know, I would pretty much run my my campaign the way Barack did, you know, or any other campaign. I would go out and I would find out what the country needs, what they want to hear, you know. I'm not going to lie to you, unlike this previous administration did. The one before the current one.
What the country needs and what the country can handle is two different things.
Absolutely. I agree. I didn't say I was going to provide. I'm like, let me be frank and honest with you. That's why my campaign is, can you handle the truth? The truth of the matter is, we are not the greatest country in the world, you know.
No,
I mean, we owe China. China owns half the United States, you know, and Dubai, you know. So, I mean, let's keep it real. Are we doing some bad things? Yes, we are. Are we trying to make them better? Yes, we are. Are there crooked people in Washington? Yes, there are. You know, are there liars in Washington? Absolutely there are. You know, so let's keep it real. You know, if I'm elected, I'm going to bring in my crew, you know, and I'm going to say something, forgive me. I mean, there's one thing I like about Donald Trump. One, during the debate against Hillary, they was like, he didn't pay his taxes. He said, that makes me smart. And yep. And he was absolutely right, because that was the biggest gangster move I'd ever heard. I was like, damn, did he just say that? He said, that makes me smart.
On national TV.
And then, on national TV. And tell you what, y'all ain't gonna change the codes or the rules, because the same rules that I abide by, you are getting over on them too. That's why you will not, the tax loopholes, I'm getting over on him too. So don't try to throw that in front of my face. See, that was the most gangster shit, gangster thing I'd ever heard in my life. He exposed both parties up front.
But he also
and I'm not
exposed,
a Trumper. Don't get me wrong. I am not a Donald Trumper. But if you
he
think
also
about it,
exposed the people. He also
yeah.
exposed the people. Because when he was running, he also said, I can stand in the middle of the street in Manhattan and shoot down 50 people and nothing will happen to me.
Oh yeah, he was gangster. That was some gangster stuff. Now, is he, you know, is he blackophobic, or he don't like black people? You know, he don't. You know, he's got a problem with us.
I don't care what you say.
know.
I don't care how many people he's employed. I don't care how many people he had in his
He don't
cabinet.
he don't like
do not
Jewish
like
people. He don't like black people. He don't like Mexican people. How's that wall that he promised that Mexico would pay for? How is the coal industry doing that? He promised that we're gonna bring the coal. We're gonna bring it back. The use of coal. As soon as he got elected, screw him. You know, as soon as he got elected, screw that wall. You know. It was amazing. He had a great plan. He just didn't plan it right.
I'm gonna say something, and I know people are not gonna like me afterwards.
Hey, well, they don't like me now, so
I don't have no sympathy for the war that's going on in Israel.
okay. Now I disagree.
Now, I'm gonna explain
I deplore
why.
violence of any kind.
I implore violence, but they've been fighting over there for years. Now,
Yeah.
for America to get into the middle of it and talk about how, it's wrong, the genocide that's going on over there. America doesn't have the room to talk.
Yeah. Well, we don't, but
America does not have the room to talk.
we're notorious about picking sides, and we won't look at our own selves in the mirror.
And then going over there helping them, saying we're going to help the people get back on their feet. Wait a minute, hold on, Negroes. Hold on. What? Hey, here's the people here that you ain't got. You help get back on their feet because we keep talking about reparations. I don't even want the money. You know what I want? I want the land.
Mm. Here's what I'm saying about
I want
this.
the land you took.
That's the Detroit Skull and Carl Reed in the background.
If you
Carl knows I love this song too.
If you give the land back to the black people that you stole, like the acreage that was in Black Wall Street, the acreage that y'all drowned under Manhattan, the acreage that you drowned under in other cities, the acres that the land that you took in Detroit, the land that you took in Chicago, you just return that land, we might be able to have our own state somewhere.
You know what?
And
that would. Good morning, J Dub. That would serve to divide us even further. What I say is every major city, look in your own backyard. LA has the worst slum area of homeless people that live in cardboard boxes, as does Nashville, Chicago, Detroit, New York, and I can go on and on and on and on. And y'all, if you're listening around this country, you know exactly what I'm talking about. There are homeless people out there. How the hell are we sending billions of dollars over there?
Thank you.
And not feeding and housing the people here? There are empty houses all over the country. Fix them houses up and let them people live in there. Give them a job. There are tons of government jobs. And, what about the mentally challenged? I'm mentally challenged. I can't do this and I can't do that. Send him to a hospital.
Right.
Open up those hospitals. They closed that you close just so you can get a raise. You got money on the back end for that. We're going to talk about it.
Look, let me say this. Even if we didn't fix up all the houses that are dilapidated and put homeless people in, we could buy containers.
Tiffany Joseph, good morning, baby. And it does start at home. It starts with us looking at ourselves. Then we have to come together. Because they keep us dazed and confused. If I had a popularity contest and 500,000 people was like, I like what Don said, let's support Don, there's going to be some other asshole in Washington, well, let's dig up his past. I'm like, no problem. My thing is, I'm going to be straight up with you. Did I do that? I'm like, 30 years ago? So? That was 30 years ago. I'm a different man today, just like you are, They're notorious for slinging mud. Incidentally, this is Al Green, Love and Happiness. Al will be at the Fox Theater the day after Thanksgiving. We're giving away tickets starting Monday. We want you guys to listen in. Tell your friends. I'm giving away some tickets on Monday. Kyle Lamont's giving away tickets. Tune in to win. It's going to be simple. It's going to be easy. And Juan, this is also the last song of the hour, so we got to go because I got to go take Mom to the supermarket. My day off, right?
Look, let me say this. When America goes out and does all these missions and send billions of dollars to other countries, the first thing I say is I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the stuff that they could do with that same money, when they say that we can't give reparations to black people.
Mm-hmm.
That money that you sent to that other country would have been a good start.
You'll never get. First of all, we got to say hi to Cassie.
Hey, Cassie.
We are reparations is a long drawn out discussion.
Reparations
we're gonna
is a
have to
moot point.
Tell you what are you doing tomorrow morning?
Stop asking for reparations, y'all.
Let's go.
Stop
Let's get on the air and talk about this some more tomorrow morning because we got 3 minutes. We got to get out of here.
Okay. What time?
All
What
right.
time? What time?
9 o'clock. We can do the 9 o'clock thing.
Okay. I just stay up.
Okay.
Because I got a UK show that I do at 5 to 7.
Okay.
5 a.m. to 7. So I just stay up.
There you go. You guys make it a great weekend. Thank you for joining us, Tiffany Joseph. Good to see you. Let's see, what's going on this weekend? I don't know. I'm finishing up moving the majority of the stuff into the house and getting the studio tightened up.
You need some light.
Don't worry, I'm going to have it all hooked up.
I'm going to help you get some lights.
Okay. Make it a great day on purpose. Do it with authority. And remember to make each and every day count. We are WJZD Radio. Also, be a blessing to somebody who can't bless you back. And be a blessing to somebody who can bless you back. You make somebody smile. Veterans Day is tomorrow. So I want you guys to go out and take a veteran to lunch. You know, buy him a cup of coffee. Buy him a popsicle. You know, something. Shout out to everybody. Thank you. And happy Friday to you too, D-Web. Make it a good day. Later.
See you, D-Well. Have a good day. And for everybody else, live, love, and laugh. Let that be your 3 L's that you do today. Don't take no L. Do the 3 L's today. Live, love, and laugh. And I'll see y'all next week. Oh, no, we're going to see y'all tomorrow.
Tomorrow, 9 o'clock, we're going to do this again because we got some more political stuff to talk about.
We are One Media World Radio, and that is...
yeah, I'm over here. WJZD Radio, Detroit.com. Listen all day. After we turn this camera off, music's going to stop, but it doesn't have to. Go to our website or get the app. It's free.
It's
all
free.
Right?
Free.
Free. Later.